Hello, everybody. Hello, Emily.
Hi, Angélique.
Thank you for being here and welcome everyone for our mini series of interviews with Emily and some relationships on different facilitators and participants that we would love to be able to add some spotlights on this access consciousness specialty that we really enjoy. And Emily and me will be the interviewers of those specialties, of those interviews. Would you like to?
Yes. I put my dog in my room and she's still very excited. So yeah, we will be interviewing a handful of relationships done different facilitators, those who have certified in the relationships done different specialty. And we're also going to be talking a bit about classes we've taken with Simone Milicis, who is also a facilitator of the relationships done different class. And I'm so excited because this has been, I remember when RDD first launched like 6 or 7 years ago, as an official specialty of access consciousness. And I'm really excited to dive deeper into what our experiences have been and what tools we really appreciate from RDD. Yeah. So would you like to go first, Angélique? Would you like to answer the first question?
Yeah, the first question is it's a series of questions we're gonna ask to the people we're gonna interview, and so we wanted also to do it, to play with that possibilities and those questions together. So my first question that I can ask you, and that I will answer after that, it's what is your favorite relationship done different tool?
Yeah. My favorite RDD tool, so actually it's kind of funny because it's the RDD manual itself. So Angélique and I have online hosted RDD classes before, and at the beginning when we do line check for the different languages to make sure the sound levels are correct for the live simultaneous translation, we read the RDD manual. And it is constantly changing. It changes every few months. And it is amazing to me the breadth and depth of the tools that are actually in that manual. It covers so much, everything from money to the latest tools and access, like from the last foundation class, and to how to run a business and staffing. So it's so rich with all the different things that you could possibly think about when it comes to relationships. So I really enjoy the manual itself.
True. Yeah. It's You're so correct. Like this, just the manual, it's a huge tool. It's just such a great facilitation because when you are in class, you have the facilitation of the class, of the facilitator, and the manuals. So it's a huge change. Yeah, love it. And every time we were reading it, it was so cool. Always blow my mind. And this is true that we also always change the tools are always being updated and new ones are being added. So it's really cool to do a class again, even if you did once already one like few years later. It's so different now, and we are already different. So the class will move differently for us every time.
Yeah.
So
What's
what
your
if
favorite RDD tool, Angélique?
yeah. So I would say that the one I really enjoy, it's the 5 elements of intimacy. So in Access we talk about the 5 elements of intimacy, which is gratitude, allowance, vulnerability, honor, and trust. It's how we
Yeah.
say, yeah, trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting because it's moving every time. All the year it's moving differently with me. Like sometimes I'm really on the gratitude, it's like shifting something, and then I'm changing. I'm like more in the question to receive more of allowance in my life. What is true allowance? You know, what if I'm truly be in allowance? What would it be? You know, asking those questions um, always empower me and create another space around each elements. And after I come back to some another one that I was working on 6 months ago, and then it's again different. So you know, I really love playing with them, and it's such a beautiful tool, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And each one a great facilitator in their own right. It's so cool to perceive each of those words not only as words and concepts, but as energies and universes that you can dive deeper into. It's yeah, really, really powerful, those five.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another question is, how was your first experience being facilitated by Simone for your first relationship, the different beginning class?
I feel like that was a long time ago now. But I remember messaging her after a class and just thanking her for it's there's this beautiful thing that happens. You show up to a relationship class and a lot of people associate relationship well, let me get, my love life straightened out. Like let me get um the the primary relationship I have sorted and order, like so it can look right or be right or feel right. And I remember messaging her after one of my first RDD classes and was just in this was immersed in gratitude for the communion with everything that the class facilitated. Like Simone is incredible in her own right. And the class itself has this consciousness and this energy and this ability to sort of like smooth out all the places you've been doing separation with yourself, with other people, other things, um, and really, yeah, draw out the truth of what is, which is we are all in communion. Um, I hope I was able to put some semblance of wording to that. It's a very, very, difficult thing to put into words sometimes, but very beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, totally agreed. It's one thing I could tell. It's just the being facilitated is like, even if you don't really like, if she's not talking and you get on the change of the the space of the relationships, you know, that she's being with by yourself, it's facilitating something on you. I was it was I was doing one relationship on different class with her in September,
Mm.
and I didn't really like use the tools. Like I was in class, I was like listening, asking some questions, but I was not using the tools just really every day after that. But just the space of that changed many things on my relationships with myself, with people, and it was really you cannot really explain that, but it was like a before and an after, without really actively using the tools, but just the space of change created something different. So it was really cool to see that, and absolutely not um, understandable or explainable, but it was really great. So, and I wonder what else is possible now. So it makes me
True.
willing to read again the manual right now. I'm like, oh, I can go again on the manual and listen again the class. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And one thing Simone's really a champion of is she asks a lot the question like, who or what do you think of before you choose? And I think of that question a lot because it is, not only does Simone do the relationships and different classes, she also facilitates the choice for possibilities classes. And there is this sense of all the things we put as more important than us, whether it's our phone or the obligations we have to work or other people and money or, our children or our family and our pets. It's this invitation to learn to choose for you as well, to actually include yourself in your life and living, whereas you might have thought you were. And then when you really start to tap into it, to tune into where you're choosing from or who you're choosing for me, I've been shocked at how dynamically I haven't been taught to include myself. And I think these RDD classes are really big in inviting you to the bigness of including you and the you may not even have realized you are and you be.
Yeah. It's so rare to see someone or to learn from someone who really include himself on every single relationships. That is your business, the relationship with your body, with your client, with money, with anything, not only lovers. This is what I discovered with those classes. It's like, oh, relationships is not just being in relationship with friends or lovers. No, it's so much more than this. And it's educating yourself to be you and to receive the someone else with true or something else with true gratitude, vulnerability, allowance, trust, vulnerability, yeah, and gratitude. So everything like this makes a huge difference on your whole life, because since you start to receive differently, you start also to attract everything differently. So this is how it show up in your daily life by receiving miracles, and I really love that. So it's a really great class.
Absolutely. It's been such a joy talking about it with you, even and being immersed in the energy. So anyone who is looking to add more of you, more intimacy into your life, and more of a sense of communion with everything, please consider taking one of these classes.
Mm-hmm. When is the next one with Simone? Because I'm like, oops, I haven't checked the dates.
At the end of April, it's April 24th, 25th, and 26th. And then the RDD certified facilitators training is actually a week and a half after that. January, February, March, April, May 6th, 7th, and 8th. And that will be taking place at El Lugar Resort in Costa Rica.
Yes. What a great place. We were talking about the class being, you being facilitated by the manuals, the tools, the facilitators, the class, and El Lugar. So what a beautiful place to be facilitated.
Totally. Yeah.
And yeah, so the relationships on different will be fully online. The timing, the hour, it's pretty friendly with many time zone, so which is really great. You can check that on the simonmilasas.com website. You have all details, information, prerequisite, prices, everything. And if you have any questions, Emily and me, we are here to answer you. And below the video, I guess we're gonna add some details too, so you can find it easily.
Yeah.
And also, Emily and me are really excited to launch this series of mini videos, interviews of some people around this on this topic. So if you keep watching it, you will get on the next week on the same platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube.
Yeah. Yep. What can you choose today that would totally expand your world of relationship, your world of your relationship with yourself, of communion with yourself and others?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you
Angélique.
so much. Thank you,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.